Growing your own herbs will provide you with plenty of flavor to add to your dishes. They are also fun to grow and a lovely addition to any garden. Here is a list of my top 5 favorite herbs that I like to grow in my garden. Number 1, Sage. One of the simplest perennial plants to grow is sage. This semi-shrubby plant, sometimes known as culinary sage, has woolly, gray-green, fragrant, ovate leaves that can grow up to 4 inches long. The leaves lend an earthy and mildly peppery flavor to food and are frequently used fresh or dried. In the summer, spikes of blue-purple flowers develop. Sage has a moderate growth rate and can be planted in the spring or the fall. Your planting location needs to have soil that drains well and plenty of sunlight. You can also choose to grow sage in containers. Number 2, Basil. Basil is a well-liked and simple-to-grow herb, and many recipes call for its aromatic leaves. Basil grows quickly and thrives both in the ground and in containers. You must frequently pinch off the top leaves of your basil plant once it reaches a height of around 6 inches if you want it to grow bushier and avoid producing blooms. You'll receive more tasty leaves if you can delay flowering for a longer period of time. Make sure your plant receives plenty of sunlight, which encourages healthy growth and can help with disease problems. Number 3, Parsley. Lush, green parsley plants are a pleasure to grow in any home garden. Parsley grows well in garden beds, containers, and even indoors. Parsley is a versatile herb. It is incorporated into many different cooking styles and cuisines. Similar to what salt does to a dish, parsley ties a meal's flavors together. It grows best in conditions with moderate temperatures, at least 4 hours of sun per day, nutrient-rich soil, and consistent, even watering. Number 4, Cilantro, also known as coriander, is a fast-growing but short-lived plant. Cilantro tastes like a stronger version of parsley, with a tangy citrus flavor. You can start harvesting leaves within about a month after sowing seeds, and seeds from the plant will be ready for harvesting in about 90 days. Cilantro doesn't do well in the peak heat of summer in most climates. But you can start plants in the early spring and then again in the early fall for multiple harvests. Pinch back stems as young plants grow for fuller foliage. And number 5, Dill. Enhance the flavor of fish, vegetables, soups, sauces, salads, bread, butter, and teas by adding dill to them. Dill is a fairly cold-tolerant herb, which comes in handy if there is an unexpected cold spell after spring planting. Dill is prone to flopping over in locations that are too shaded, so be sure to plant in a location that receives plenty of sunlight. Strong wind protection is also necessary. Seedlings can be a challenge to transplant, so it is better to direct sow in garden soil, or container garden. These are just a few of the wonderful herbs you can grow but are the 5 main herbs that I grow in my garden. Most herbs are easy to grow and I encourage you to try growing any kinds that you like.